Alright, we are back. Part 2 of this long episode. After a while riding through the majority of the city, it takes you about 3 hours to get through the city, to the south side. And then about another hour out, you all find yourself approaching a gated facility. It's not... It's obviously a large building. It seems to be a house of some sort. I wouldn't call it a mansion necessarily. It is dark. It is like red in its building. And there are a lot of windows, but they all seem to be blacked out. Or boarded up one way or another.
So we literally just walked ourselves into a horror movie, right?
I mean...
So movies are canon?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh. So, the red gates are opened, and you can see currently like putting up what looks to be like some sort of decoration on the outside. A halfling man, sort of balding. He's like putting up some kind of like harvest wreath. It's got like pumpkins in it. And as you all stop outside, he turns and looks at you all. Ah, please come on in. Okay.
Chuck wants to soon.
Okay.
He's scared. He's already hide up in a little blanket.
We're here for the...
Good job.
Yes.
You all are interested in taking care of the old facility while I'm gone then.
Yes.
It's a housing facility. There are some of my family members stay here. And so I need to keep the place up to date as it is harvest, so should have people coming in any time. I might have my mother staying here or something. I'm not quite sure exactly just yet.
Sorry, you let your mother stay here? With the boarded up window? It's...
I live here, so yeah. I mean, I don't judge you for your status of living in a cart. Where do you live?
Yes, we live in a tavern.
Yeah.
Much better.
So,
Well, at least it's not.
Anyways.
We also own the tavern. So
And I own the house.
so what does the job entail? Like, are we just, like, protecting the house? Or are we
Yes, I mean,
cleaning the house? Or...
I'm just watching over it.
Huh?
Just watching it. Staying the night here, you know. Please make use of the bedrooms facilities and, you know, you're outside of the city, so you're free to do what you wish. You know, maybe throw a party if you like. Just...
Are there any plants you need us to water?
Oh, the question.
Oh, so I imagine you have
feed the
plants.
dog, you know.
Oh, the dog's taken care of. Trust me.
Why'd you say it like that?
Like, the dog's taken care of, trust me? I mean...
You said it weird, right, guys?
Do you have a dog sitter? Why don't you get the dog sitter to watch the house?
No dog sitter, the dog's taken care of.
See, he's saying that weird.
You're saying that's weird.
Like he's taking care of the dog.
He means that.
Did he kill the dog?
I don't think he is the dog killer.
This conversation's really gotten away from me here. Look, I just need you all to watch my house. I know it's a bit creepy, I don't take care of the windows, I can't afford to fix the windows as much as a tavern owner can.
But you can afford to pay us 2,000 for watching it for the night.
Yeah, it seems very weird that you could pay us so much, but you can't pay it to...
You want to ask a lot of questions for the people that are about to get a sack full of gold.
Look, I'm not asking any questions. I'm just here to do my job.
Hey, do it.
We have to watch
We have to watch the
Okay.
house.
Oh, yeah.
You get paid upon delivery of goods. You don't.
You got me food.
Sure, yes, there'll be snacks available.
Okay.
I have sweets, pumpkin pie. Some pumpkin bars, probably, would be done. Or
So
probably.
you'd like us to arrive toward the later...
Sure, enjoy the festival. 9 p.m., 9:30's best.
And just overnight.
Yeah, we'll be here till about, probably, I'll be back sometime around 11 the next day. Everything in here you're free to use, however you wish. Have as many people over as you like. I'll give you more instructions tomorrow before I leave. I'll leave a note for you, and yeah. Just, you know, I'll say it now, don't go in the cellar.
Oh, do you have like a spider problem?
Yes.
That's where he took care of the dog.
And he just lets out a very long, droned whistle. And you just hear, like, galloping coming from the house. As his dog, almost twice the size, looms over him. Standing behind him. And this is Fluffy.
Can I pet?
Sure, he's very tame. He is, like, standing on all fours. He's almost the same height as you two.
Ew.
He's huge.
Chuck just
So he's
goes
bigger
up.
than.
He's much bigger than you. He's about 2 feet shorter than you on all fours. This dog is horse-sized.
Right.
Dude, like a great
Like,
He looks kind of like a terrier crossed with a Doberman Pinscher. He's got a very long snout with floppy jowls. You can see his teeth through his front where it splits. He has black fur all around. His eyes are red. And then he's got this like very specifically thick tail in the front that turns very thin at the end. He's black, but his tail and a few parts of it have hints of red streak. And his underbelly looks to be brown.
I scratch his underbelly.
He's very fit. He's like buff. His fur is very fine and like right close to his body. Like it doesn't come out at all. He's soft.
like Chester buff.
Yeah, thicker than Chester. Yeah.
So is he on like an automatic feeder or?
He's taken care of.
Oh, he's so cute. I'm just gonna give him a big hug.
Puppy.
it's very cute.
Good puppy.
He's shorter than you.
Oh.
Yeah, he's 2 feet shorter than you.
Sorry, I misheard that.
He generally will just sleep on top of the cellar's door. Or maybe in front of the fire. He does protect the place. Your job is not... It's to protect the place, but also somewhat to protect him. He's a good boy. And he turns around and like, puts his whole arm in his mouth. Scratches the back of his tongue. Is there anything else you need to know now that I can't tell you tomorrow? Right then! Thank you.
Oh, we'll see you tomorrow.
I'm greatly looking forward to it. I'll try to take care of the yard before you come back. I don't want to creep anyone out, and he looks right at Lily as he says it.
Oh look, it's just the words so weird. I mean,
Who are you to come up to someone's house and judge their living situation?
Exactly.
Sir, I just gotta say, you got snacks. I like you.
Thank you. You're very scrawny for a 7-foot-tall man.
Yes, to the food.
No, not
Yeah.
yet. Tomorrow. Oh.
Oh, we gotta drag him back.
Mayron's just like grabs Chuck by the back of the neck and throws him back into the cart.
Oh.
I'm so sorry for him. He's a lot. Hops up onto his horse. And he reaches down, because now he's taller than the dog, and pets him on the head. See you tomorrow, Fluffy.
Cute.
Oh, sir, we didn't get your name. Right, I'll give it to you tomorrow.
He sounds good to me.
Mayron kind of looks back at all of you. Yeah! And like kicks the back of the horse to turn out.
Going.
Have a good day. Give it to you tomorrow.
You as well. Angry, question-asking dwarf.
So it took 3 hours to get there.
So now it's about math o'clock.
Well, I would assume it took longer since we had to find it.
It was right on the road.
Oh.
It's probably right around 1.
When we're leaving.
By the time you guys make it back,
Yeah.
it's about 4.
Yeah.
So you'll have the rest of the evening to do as you wish.
I want to go try on my costume.
Okay, sure. You managed to put it on. Tell us what it looks like.
Oh, I got it. Okay, so
You know what you've got, so describe it.
I did.
Oh, okay.
When I put
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Pointy hat, long black leather high boots. Slip on.
All right.
Whatever you want.
All right. It fits well. It looks good. Feels like a witch.
Ha!
What are you doing with your hair?
Leave it. Very witchy.
Yeah, very good. Powerful. You feel the Arcana pumping through your veins.
It'll just be my everyday look.
Maybe this is how Shivari feels.
No.
And the rest of you, what would you like to do upon arrival?
When I put it on backwards, I was like, I can't see. Help! Everything slides, even the mustache into place. I can see. That's it.
Well, I'm gonna make for the room and try my costume on as well then. And he makes his way upstairs.
Watch put on his costume.
He locks the door behind him.
People.
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Sticks like a dagger.
16.
Okay, you manage to see he's got jeans.
He's got jeans. Jeans are canon.
Jeans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chuck, sorry, Lily, what are you doing?
Are you just
No, I'm just in the room. I'm just trying it on, looking in the mirror. Ooh.
I'm gonna try that.
Okay, so the two of you try on your angel and devil costume. Just kidding. Angel and witch costumes.
Being
Like, do you want angle or do you want
Yeah.
devil?
Both of them look very good. They fit well. They
Ooh. Like that. This is a little weird that you're a wizard dressing up as a witch.
See anything wrong with it?
intentions. Tipping chaotic evil, I see. Nice.
What is the difference between a witch and a wizard?
I have no idea.
Gender, I think.
I think so.
Then aren't you already a witch?
I
Maybe,
suppose I am.
maybe you're just realizing you're edgy.
Goth, if you will.
I like this look.
Cross is goth art.
I knew it! I've been saying!
Going for more of like a softer look myself. Like all white dress and stuff.
As you do this, Estella kind of like sits down and looks up at you, blinks a couple of times,
Nice.
and her eyes turn this deep, vibrant yellow. She looks back over towards you. She looks back at you and they're purple again.
I'm gonna pick her up.
She puts her paws and she climbs up onto you.
What's that about?
Oh. She purrs and like kind of like scratches till she can get under your shoulders.
Look at me with yellow eyes.
I have no idea.
It's so weird.
I have not unlocked what she truly is. I kind of just found her.
Found her? Well, I guess it's be true for me.
Yeah. Kind of weird that we both have fey creatures.
Well, when did you find yours?
She was flying and she was following me, so I just took her.
Very Sydney.
South Forest, and younger, maybe like 17 or something. And I was playing my viol and practicing my magic, and he just started following me around. And then I started going there every day, and he just kept following me around in the forest. So I asked him if he wanted to come with me, and he followed me back to my temple.
Aww.
Hawthorne looks at you with the same dead eyes he always has. And then back to you with the same
I kinda
dead eyes he always
shiver.
has.
Look, I know he's a little bit weird, but look at him, he's so cute.
She's very cute.
He's so soft. Alright. So, you all take about an hour to just sort of relax a bit after your day of travel. You all are free to enjoy the evening. You have about an entire 24 hours until the festival is supposed to begin. So, if you all want, we can play through that, or we can go through anything you all wish to do and get to that point.
Chuck's kind of ready for the best.
I want to do a couple things first.
Sure. What would you like to do?
Rauva, will you help me get through this book? At least the book about gods and goddesses.
Okay.
I just want to get through to the section about Anna. Maybe there's something that my temple didn't tell me.
Okay. Sick. I'll just kind of do the same thing.
Okay, go ahead.
Read it and then summarize it.
Go ahead and make a intelligence check
But I've read it, so...
with advantage.
Because I know I've read this book.
Yeah, it's not really so much for you to get it. It's also going to come for your recollection.
13 both times.
Yeah,
16.
and then are you going to try to draw pictures?
Can. This was just more for... I'll try.
Performance.
And see what she can get out of it. 19!
Alright. So, you recall everything that you know about Amma.
Mhm.
Both you and you being Sid. Amma belongs to an ancient race of elves. She was an Auri. She lived in the Wameshka jungle before whatever happened in history. Amma was known for being deeply connected to the Feywilds as she lived in the forest that the Feywilds deeply found themselves. She is the last of the Auri. The Auri eventually all died off and became the various elves that we know of in Albastia now. She always wanted to go out and explore and see the most peaceful and beautiful things in the world. Amma was known for essentially putting an end to Shivari's reign after Shivari killed her husband. And after that time, Amma lost her position on the council and herself, and from what everyone understands, has been lost in the Feywild since.
Did I get that she like relays it?
Yeah, I wrote it down. Or summarized it. And what did I draw for that?
You probably would have drawn, I figure, the forest or the jungle.
Mhm.
Maybe like a portal or something that you would imagine being the gate. Probably just a beautiful woman. Maybe Shivari. Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe Shivari like dead on the ground.
Smiting her.
Yeah. Like Amma like putting like a dagger through her chest or something. And then standing looking beautiful, like holding like a hawthorn on her shoulder or something.
Yeah. I'm like, here.
I knew all of this.
Tragic.
Well, although I don't think all of it's pretty accurate.
You do know, because you've read the book a couple of times, there are sections where like pages are burned or things are marked out. You've not been able to decipher.
Yeah, this feels like... I know the book is incomplete. Like, someone has taken pages out or scratched things over that they didn't want people to see. So that also, yeah.
Yeah. You know, the nights before... Well, the night before we stole that train and then crashed it through city, I actually spoke with Amma. And she told me that Shivari might be planning something bad for her people. But she doesn't know what Shivari meant by her people. It could either mean the descendants of Yauri, which are elves, so you might be in trouble. Or it could be her followers, which means I might be in trouble. Yeah, or it could be both. Oof. So, who knows what Shivari is planning? But she says she genuinely thought that she killed her.
As did everyone else.
She gave it all. She used all of the magic, but I guess she was brought back in some way.
It's really interesting how she was able to get back.
And that's something to tell you. I know you're arguing with Bayron about Atlas being a little weird with his accents.
Yeah.
Well, whenever I was practically talking with him at the school, it's very odd. Only whenever I was talking to him did he have a full, confident Hassala accent.
Interesting.
Like, he had the same accent as me, and it didn't quiver at all whenever we were talking. So I have a feeling he might be from around here, specifically. Maybe not the land here, but grew up here.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
I think he's a little sus.
I've always thought it was sus. I'm terrified of him. Like, who looks like that? And speaks the way he does.
Yeah. Maybe that's the dumb halfling was right, and we shouldn't judge a house or book by its cover.
I don't know. I'm certainly a bit suspicious.
Yeah. Feels a little weird. I would agree to add to that.
Anything else you wanted to do?
I'm gonna try to learn Sylvan.
You gonna read the book?
Yeah.
Did I give it to her?
I
I bought it.
She bought it.
Oh! Sick.
Okay. Make an intelligence check.
I want to read my dwarvish book.
Intelligence check.
11.
You learn
Sick.
that Sylvan is the language of the Feywilds. That it is a common language among elves. And you can maybe say hello.
Oh, I'm gonna at least do that with Hawthorne and tell him hello and Sylvan.
He looks at you, cocks his head a bit. Oh.
Like, I know my accents with Sylvan isn't that bad, but they give me props for trying, man.
Nice. And you?
That was a 19.
19. You learn that Dwarvish is a very guttural kind of language, featuring hard consonants and long drawn-out vowels. You learn a lot about like the enunciation in the first few chapters, and then it was sort of about the gendered words. And now you're able to carry on a very basic conversation, like, you know, you could probably carry on like a hello, how are you? I'm good.
That was a success.
Anything else you all wish to accomplish on this side of the table? Over here.
At some point, I'd like to pray.
Okay. What are you praying for?
Just about like. I know that you don't exactly speak, but is there any way you could reveal something about yourself to me? You know, I've dedicated a lot of my life to you, and so have all of my ancestors. I just kind of, I'd like to learn more than what I know.
Make a religion check. In the meantime, Chuck, are you doing anything? You just kind of hanging out?
He's kind of just going around going, whoa! He's just going around the house, just, whoa, house costume!
19.
As you reach out asking for a revealing of self, sort of taking time to like polish your axe, you look in the reflection and you just see, you don't see yourself, you don't see anything, but you feel a sense of familiarity, like you know. Like you have been in the presence of someone, if not a follower, or someone who is understanding of hunting sec. But you also feel a bit disconnected from that. Like there's something you missed somewhere. So, as you all spend this 24 hours kind of hanging about, getting some grub from the tavern or going out and getting some random Hassal food, you all then find yourselves around 4 p.m. the day of the harvest, the day of our festival.
Stash! Take my staff!
And
You are some.
and before I get dressed in that, in an attempt to look more like my father and match my costume, I'm gonna shave my beard
All right.
into a mustache.
Well, tell us about your chin.
Such a state. Tell us about
It's not very prominent. I mean, it's a normal chin, but there's a big scar running, like, lengthwise. Not exactly, but like, kind of diagonal. Wulf just has too many scars.
It's like that one YouTube channel. Leafy is here, Chin.
Oh, his weak chin. I know.
No, he has a chin for sure.
As you all head outside
Your costume?
in your costumes, you all get to see each other for the first time in your costumes. Theron is not down at first; he's a bit late.
I assume my costume could just kind of slide over.
Yeah, yours literally just slides over. His little stub legs, little stub arms that stick out. Just punch the computer.
Yeah.
Little stub arms, like.
I'm gonna take it off first,
Okay.
so everybody can see that there's no longer any beard.
Come down, baby faced.
There's a mustache still.
Okay.
But
Other than that, Chuck, you come down. You've not taken off your ghost costume for 2 days.
He's just too excited. He went to sleep in his costume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been wearing it the whole time.
Chuck's just happy.
Eventually, you're able to slide your mustache costume on, and it's literally just a handlebar mustache with little arms, little legs, and a face. Yeah, pretty much.
Can you wrap things in that?
Yeah, the mustache bands.
Ew.
Oh, no, don't do that again.
And it's not like a cartoon mustache. It's fluffy and got like fur.
Gross.
That's one round mustache.
It's soft.
I think I'm just nervous.
touch you.
He's like, touch me. You
Feel
all-
it be soft.
It's also very hot.
Yeah.
It's like you're wearing a mascot costume.
Well, plus he's used to being freezing cold, so he's like,
Going outside, wait because Farron's being late. And who wants to wait for?
I would.
You're gonna wait?
I'll
You-
wait right outside his door.
Are you all waiting?
It's meant that's something good if we're waiting.
He just fell asleep, man. A few moments pass, and you hear like keys rattling on the inside, and then you hear the door open, and you see him peek out. Dog's going to wait here for me, then.
Yeah.
He shuts the door, and then he swings it open, and he poses for you all. As he's got a bandana around his neck, a red bandana. He's got this like brown leather vest with a white button.
he's a cowboy.
He's a cowboy.
He's a cowboy.
He's wearing chaps over his jeans. He's got like cowboy boots. His jeans are tucked into his spurs on, and he's got a very nice like white cowboy hat that he's got on. He's like, howdy.
No. Curse.
I do not speak that language. What was that?
He was just saying hello. Thank you.
What language?
So what does everyone think, huh? Something I wanted to go for. Thinking about trying the accent out for a while too.
Ew.
It is you.
Right.
You got something that goes pew pew.
No, I didn't buy a gun.
Why not?
Do you have a toy gun?
I do actually. And he pulls it out of a holster. It's got like an orange tip. Just like little clicks. Yeah.
Well,
I'm very excited about this.
You have a little badge.
No badge. Dang it. He's got his leather has like the dangly like
The tassels.
the tassels, yeah. So should we go out then?
yeah, party.
And he pulls the bandana up over his face.
I'm just going by myself.
Yeah, I know. He's just fully accepting his cowboy.
I love it.
His bed.
As he walks, just shing, 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 the spurs hit the floor behind him. Oh, he's got a big belt buckle too. He's just rocking out. So, making your way outside. That's why he wanted to go along. He had to be fitted for everything that he needed
He
to.
has chaps on over his.
He does have chaps on over his jeans. Yep. He's just rocking.
I can't keep my eyes up.
No.
Like this card.
Yeah, they're leather chaps, you know. At his legs. Pretty good. Oh, he's got his sleeves rolled up too. Like, you know, like halfway. He's ready. It's kind of weird. He's got like that white arm hair. Doesn't quite make sense. It's not like thick or anything, but it's there. Anyways, I've been thinking about this costume all day. Outside, it is dark. It is very well lit though, with very switch light. You can see some dancing lights are out. There's barricades all around the market leading up to the steps into the palace. There, you guys can smell sweet things being cooked. There are like carnival games out. There are kids screaming, running everywhere of all various races. Because it's nighttime, all races are out. There's no like, you know, covered individuals except for costumes. There are face painting stands. There's like bobbing for apples. There's caramel apple sales. There's funnel cakes. There's popcorn, food, anything you can think of. So,
Does anybody have a fan?
no.
Very hot.
I'm sorry, buddy, but you gotta deal with this yourself because it's grub time. Woo! This guy's running.
He's running.
He's just like, woo!
He knocks in the cards because he can't see.
Oh.
He's like,
There's also this like massive like it's a huge barrel on wheels, and the barrel opens up to like be a shop, and there, it's on the top. It just says mead and ale.
Honestly, is it a bad thing that Chuck already looks like a ghost?
Well, I mean,
I can't say it is now.
he's gonna be that soon. Maybe.
We're very close to his demise.
I mean, if he trips over anything, then
He's done.
he's a ghost.
And there's cables everywhere. There's yes, it's. I mean, the kids follow these things all the time. I imagine an elderly would too.
Should we keep an eye on him? Like,
You're already off.
That's the problem.
I'm sure he won't be hard to find. I mean, all we have to hear is,
or
Water. There.
Just hear stuff. He's like, multiply, multiply, multiply.
What?
He wants more of certain foods that's almost out.
So is he trying to like cast a spell?
Chuck's trying to cast a spell, right?
Oh no!
Just a little spell, not like a big old.
I'm trying to see if you have anything that you can even
he's
strike
still
them.
too excited.
He's just too excited.
Let's see.
Just
You're
too
dead.
You don't really have anything that could do that.
If he doesn't have anything, that's fine.
Yeah, no.
He's
there's
just going. That's it. But
See,
nothing happens.
hearing that, you all managed to see him. He's like 25 feet ahead of you.
ah, you, he's much smaller than me. You will stay in the group of us, or I will punch you.
But I'm hungry.
We will get meat, ale.
No, not me. Not me to get. What food?
Whatever. You're coming with us.
Okay.
I'm gonna drive him.
Okay. Chuck is the old man Chuck.
So, what would you all like to do? Okay.
What kind of carnival games are there?
There's like, you know the one you like throw the ball into the barrel or the bucket, win a prize. There's one of the hammer things.
I'm gonna do the hammer thing.
Okay. There's like a sack toss. There's a couple of like dice tables or like arm wrestling tables. So you want to do the hammer thing?
Yeah, I want to do that first.
Okay. You walk up and there's a human man running it. All right, that's gonna be 15 gold
15.
for 3 hits.
3 hits, okay. What do I get if I win?
Bragging rights.
You want to try that again?
Oh. He like looks back at this older looking man behind him. You can have half the pot.
Half the pot? What's it at right now?
Well, you just gave me 15, so 15.
So only one other person has played so far.
No, it's only you.
Okay.
It's really a good test for me.
Is anybody else around me?
There's just his boss behind him.
I'll just look at his boss. What's the deal with this guy?
You win, we'll give you 20 gold. Yeah, 20 gold. It's a 5 gold increase, possibly.
Alright.
So, go ahead and make a strength or an athletics check.
Athletics? That's a dirty 20.
Okay, so you hit it, and it rises just under the bell, and then falls.
Oh.
Okay. That's not as good. 14.
So it goes up. It's like 3/4 of the way, and then falls back down. And he just, all right, man, one more swing.
26.
And it rises up and ding, really loud goes off. He's like, hey, what? Oh, wait. Boss, I only have 15 gold. The boss comes up and hands him a bit more gold. Here you go.
Thank you.
Go see that moth?
Yeah.
Scared me. So, you've made 5 gold.
Cool.
The rest of you? You're looking for candied apples. There's a variety of candied apples. There's like caramel apples, there's apples that are dipped in chocolate. There's apples that have like candy on them. Okay.
Alright, Chuck. What's your favorite kind of candied apple?
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna buy him one.
So you can go ahead and subtract 4 golds, 2 each. Rauva?
You're just staying with me.
Oh yeah, he's hanging out with you. He's like, so, what are we going to do now?
You have tried to win her a prize. 8 buds or so. Push him.
He
Yeah,
like,
like
stumbles.
test. Yeah, eat something.
Right then, he goes, oh, I like yours as well, thank you.
I decided to take your suggestion and try to be goth.
It fits you, doesn't it?
It really does.
What can I say? I've got a knack for fashion. He walks over to the barrel and buys himself a thing of mead. Anything for you? And ask if you want anything. Right, 2 things of mead. He grabs both. He downs one and sets the glass down. Right then.
Another.
Down the second and sets it down.
Something.
Alright. Where are we going? Not sure what to win. And he begins walking down the fairway.
How close is this?
This has happened while you've been winning your gold. So you probably see them walking down the fairway.
Try this one.
No, I don't think I will. What? Right then. He clears his throat and walks over. Howdy.
No.
How much is this? That'll be 15 gold. 15. Alright. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out 15 and hands it to him. And he like pulls his sleeves up higher. And he opens up his character sheet.
I don't think he's gonna win.
Wow, you
He's
guys.
too soft.
He is too soft. Sausage.
He's a cowboy.
That doesn't make him
That
stronger.
doesn't make the cowboy underneath strong.
You guys have no faith.
I really don't.
Alright. He like spits in both hands. I didn't like that. He wipes it off on his pants. He grabs the hammer. He swings it over his head, cracks it down, and it swings up and hits the bell. Roll a 28. Natural 20.
Oh my gosh. I'm just cheering. I'm like, woo.
Plus 8 in strength.
Yep. Right then, what was that I was going to win?
Think for me.
Yes? I get 2 more hits, right? The guy, yeah? Right then. He pulls it up over his head and swings it down again.
Just bankrupting these guys.
As this one falls down, it goes up about 3/4 and falls. No. One more. He brings it up over his head and slams it down once more. And it rings up and rings the bell again. Right! 2 prizes, right? And the guy stops, looks at the 15 gold in his hand. Ah! The boss walks up and whispers in the guy's ear. Go to that booth over there. Anything you want, it's yours twice.
I run over.
He follows you. He hands the guy a few more goals. Feels terrible. So at the booth, or at this prize booth, there are a variety of like plush animals. Like there's jigs, there's tortillos, there's cats, there's pumpkins, there's scarecrows. There's also like some food, like some like sweets, bagged sweets, like candies. Then there's a few like books. They don't look to be like, because of course that's the first thing Rauva's probably gonna look at. They don't look to be incredibly interesting. You see the same book you've seen consistently, History of Twin Arphagan of the Hassal Empire. There's a book about like specifically King Azazel and his family lineage. And then there's just a book about the harvest. Other than that, there's a variety of stuffed animals and foods. Eats.
Did he catch up?
Yeah, he caught up to you.
Let's tell him to not look.
Right? And he
It's a
looks.
surprise.
All right, don't forget we get 2 of those.
I know.
And he turns around and looks off to the sky.
I'm gonna get a jig.
Okay.
Is there an owl?
Yeah.
A white one?
Oh yeah.
I'll get those 2.
So the jig is essentially, it's a very round insect, about the size of a medium small dog, like Chester.
Chester.
And their abdomen radiates a very bright, vibrant color. So the one that you grabbed is pink.
Cool. I'm gonna like hold them
Okay.
and like I'm gonna give him the owl. I'm like, open,
Oh, thank you.
and I have a jig.
I've got a Stella of my own. And he holds it. Right. Looks at the clock. What's next, everyone? As you all have probably caught up about this time.
What is it?
It is right now about. You guys started out here around 5. It's probably right now around 7-ish, or not 7-ish, 6-ish.
We gotta go. We have to be there at 9.
Oh, that's true.
It takes 3 hours to get there.
Right. Everyone got. Well, there's foods out there as well.
Yeah, there's food.
Are we going to throw a party? Is that happening?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get
Let's
trashed.
get trash.
Do we have people we could invite?
Just us.
I was going to say we could just stand up and announce it. I'm already feeling quite toasted, so.
No, just
Maybe.
us.
Maybe
Just us. Just us.
That doesn't
Just-
sound.
There's so many people here.
That does
But
not.
no.
Think about it. Okay, look, listen. My thought is, invite everyone. Imagine the name we'll make for ourselves.
That doesn't.
Throwing the best party on Hallows Eve. Hallows first.
That's.
All right. Right.
We don't know
We
these
don't want the trash.
Yeah, we don't want to trash this place.
Even the
It's already trashed enough.
Yeah.
We can have a party if we wanted to.
Just for us though.
All right. Sure.
I mean, Atlas could move pretty fast. You could invite him somehow.
We can go. Let's.
Okay, let's go.
Invites like
Atlas, that's
Sure. Let's do it. And he like starts.
First,
As far as I can. I'm a cowboy. He like pulls his
you're
hat down.
toasted.
There's no laws against drunk riding here.
there are.
Yes, they're wrong.
Buddy,
I'm gonna.
how about
He like smacks your arm.
How about you sit up here with me? You know,
I-
you can ride shotgun.
But I want to ride my horse.
So I'll take you on my horse.
Your horse isn't Senros.
I'll take you on your horse.
Absolutely not. I'll ride shotgun.
Rides on the horse.
Okay.
Alright,
We're both small though.
it's fine.
Do I walk?
You ride.
You can ride in the front.
This horse.
Okay.
And then she can ride mine.
Okay. It's fine with me then.
Cool. Because it fits the all black aesthetic.
He climbs like kind of like he doesn't slip. He climbs up into the front of the coach. Right, off we go. So riding along easily enough.
Was it hard to get on the horse? Because it's a large horse.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was hard, but you were able to get on there. The stirrups helped. Okay.
And I'm not gonna put it back.
As the sun begins to fade and one of the moons appears, you all take a 3-hour ride to the house. Upon arrival, the young halfling is standing outside and turns. Ah, welcome everyone. So nice to see you again.
I'm wearing a costume.
He is. It's a banana.
Nice.
Nice.
So, welcome back. Glad you found the place all right.
Dude.
Thank you. I love all of your costumes. Cowboy is quite different. Haven't seen that in a while. Anyways, so like I said, just a couple of things. Again, don't go in the cellar. Food's available in there. Fluffy is here. He's taken care of. You know, if you hear any weird noises, it's probably just a house settling. It's a very old house. If you should need me, like I said, I'll be back tomorrow at 11. Is there any questions you all might have?
What's your name?
My name. It's Henri. It's Henry.
Oh.
But with an eye.
Nice. It looks like it's spelled Henny.
Yes. My mother.
Well, I mean, sure, but regional.
It's from. I don't really know. It's just what she named me.
Weird. Okay.
Again with the judgment.
Judge. You can just be weird. Doesn't mean that's good or bad.
I guess you know from looking in the mirror.
Safe travels, friend.
He was well. Wait, no. Save night's sleep, friend.
Okay.
Right then. See you all very soon. And he begins walking down the.
Enjoy Hollows.
You as well. And the second. He continues walking down the driveway.
Quick.
So you all head inside.
Yep.
Opening this large black door. The inside is better kept than the outside was. It is clean. It's got very old, traditional wooden floors. Old, like, blue and red wallpapers all around. The kitchen area, he has laid out, like, a charcuterie board. He also has set out some of those sugar cookies that some people hate for some reason, even though they're the best. The ones you buy at Wally World, you know? There are...
What does family vacation have to do with
There are... like little, like, I'm trying to think of the word, pigs and blankets that are made like from croissant bread. He's got like a homemade dip set out. There's a note on the table as well. I don't know if any of you want to grab it.
I'll read. Oh.
So it just says things to take care of. Ensure Fluffy covers the cellar. Lock the front door by 10 p.m. Lock the back door no earlier than 11 p.m. 10 p.m. By 10 p.m.
But the back door no earlier than 11.
p.m.
Okay.
And then back door.
Seriously, don't go in the cellar. Then it says if you need more ale, it's in the cellar.
Oh. What?
Mage hand.
Oh, and then at the very bottom it says P.S. If you're not noble, no magic, please.
ELS.
Is there anyone else in the house? Because I remember you said that some people might be stopping by.
It does not mention it in the note. And right now there's not anybody you've seen. Make an investigation check. There is a living room area while she's making that. That has like very nice armchairs available for you all to go chill and take a seat in. Hey. I don't know how this is gonna be. There doesn't appear to be anyone else here. Not by your calling out, at least. Walking around the house a bit. There is a locked door upstairs. Can't tell what's beyond that.
Yeah, I don't want to know what's beyond that.
Okay. But right now, let's go ahead.
I assume he expects us to sleep here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to lock the door no earlier than 11.
Front door locked by 10, and then back door no earlier.
It's a weird request.
Is there like a clock anywhere?
No.
Just gotta watch the moon.
Oh, can anyone read moon?
I probably could.
Make an intelligence check. Actually, this would be a nature check.
Then probably.
I'm just gonna go ahead and change the log.
Ooh. I'll try a nature check.
Go ahead.
I don't trust Chuck though.
Proficient in nature?
Let's go with this.
That's good because I'm at.
9.
So, you have a decent understanding of where the moons should be by those times.
Okay.
You know that by 11, the second moon should just be cresting the horizon.
Okay. I'll just keep an eye on
And
it.
you know that at midnight, the third moon should crest.
So should one of us call Atlas?
Sure, I think we absolutely should. Let's have a party.
Hey, are you calling him or you want me to call him?
Go for it.
Atlas,
Yes, hello.
would you want to come party with us?
Would I want to come party with you?
We have a sick flat with food
A sick flat with food.
and drink.
And, what kind of drink?
Ale.
I suppose that perhaps we could stop by sometime.
Brings outside lunch and tea.
Of course you want me to bring something.
Please.
We could make an appearance. Could be a bit, though.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Love you, bye.
Love you. Bye. Wait. No, sorry. Bye.
This is looking bad. Sorry. We're the first.
You hear, like, a tear in your brain. Seriously, what the hell was that?
It's instinct.
We just heard it.
Love you, bye. And he vanishes.
Told me he loves me.
He what?
Nothing.
Well, should we
Huh? Good luck with that.
should we tend a cask?
Always.
So the doors are locked.
It's kind of weird that it's specifically don't lock any sooner than 11.
It's pretty weird, but
The front door can be locked. Has to be locked by 10.
Well, maybe in case Fluffy needs to get out.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I mean, he's not going to go through a doggy door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Well, what
Do
if
you think he'd like use the bathroom there?
He's not going to piss into the cellar.
Can I check on Fluffy?
Sure.
Is he on the cellar?
He's currently laying in the cellar door. He's sleeping.
Okay, I'll leave him. I'm like, he's sleeping.
okay. Is there like a doggy door on the back door?
Not the size of Fluffy. Well, Fluffy would barely fit through the door as it is.
Something tells me this geometry doesn't work.
Maybe, weirdo Henri taught him how to open the door. I don't know.
Maybe he knows how to use the toilet.
Is there a toilet?
It's more than we can say for Chuck.
Chant.
Maybe he does. I mean, he's probably a people. Anyways, you guys start drinking. I'm gonna watch the moon.
What do you mean he's probably a people?
I don't know what you meant.
I guess what she means, because I talk to Hawthorne sometimes, and
He
like,
is a
oh, you're
people."
such a people.
I'm just gonna
Stella's
tap
a
the
people.
cask.
So let's have that cast then. It's worth noting there are 2 casks available right now on the top level. Enough to get probably 3 people drunk, maybe 4.
One cask? Or both of them?
Including a dwarf?
I'm not counting you. Both casks could get maybe 5 people drunk.
I don't like ale, so I'm not partaking.
There's also wine available. There's a couple of bottles.
I'm watching the moon though.
Yeah, no, just letting you know. So, who all would like to partake in the ale? Aaron's already halfway there, so
I know. Is he still buzzed?
not anymore. Not for 3-hour ride.
Oh yeah. I forgot his 3 hours.
Okay. It is decent ale. That you can tell that it's not going to get people very drunk as it is, like without getting a lot of it, because it's not very strong. But it's good.
Not as good as mine.
The moon doesn't move.
Still watching it.
You're just like sitting on the back porch watching it. You're like sitting inside, like looking through the
Sitting
window.
inside looking through a window because I don't want to be outside by myself.
Everyone make a perception check. Seemingly, the house itself has an eerie tendency, an eerie feeling about it.
Mhm.
It isn't like, terrifying necessarily, but it's definitely not comfy. After a while, you do hear what sounds like some shuffling coming from upstairs. You can't. You two do. You two don't. So you two are too busy focusing on being Chuck and drinking. You do hear a couple of shuffling noises coming from upstairs, roughly where you would imagine that locked door was, and then like a very soft but clear bang.
So you hear that? Yeah. Let's not mention it to the others.
Do you want me to go up there and check that?
We can both go. Wait. That would be sus.
While this is happening, you do notice with 10 that you being kind of in the kitchen near where the cellar is. Yeah, at one point Fluffy does kind of look up and give a soft like growl / boof and then lay back down.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Baron gets himself another ale. I know we're short on it, but if no one else is going to drink it, I'll continue.
Can I check on the moon?
Yeah. So go ahead and make a perception check. The moon looks to be. You're probably with. It's about 10 o'clock. You can see it coasting.
I'm gonna walk to the front door then.
You can face it off the checklist. Farron notices you look it. So we're about an hour out from you being able to party then. I'm not sure where Atlas is yet.
He said he would take a while.
I'll give him a call.
Fluffy?
Ah.
Puppy!
Fluffy?
He looks up.
Can you get more ale?
He steps back and like paws at the door.
Can you get it?
But they told us not to go down there.
He like stands and walks over to you, like noses you in the chest, and then paws the door.
Are you close enough to see this?
Yeah. It's kind of an open floor plan, There's like half walls, but
Well, you can basically see everything.
and you could hear Fluffy walking,
Yeah.
and you look in that direction for sure.
What's the worst that could happen?
I don't want to. I don't want to go down there. No one should go down there.
Theron reaches on his side and pulls out his toy gun.
Theron, should I go get more ale?
I'm gonna go sit on the door.
Come on.
Good idea.
I'm sitting
One
on the
of
door.
us went to go get.
I'm gonna sit crisscross on the door. No one's going in that cellar. I'm a strict rule follower.
What about when Atlas gets here?
No.
Atlas can take on anything if it can mess us up.
Okay, well, if he's here, then I feel comfortable with it, but nobody else should go down there.
Following him, don't worry. And he
I'm just
sits
gonna
down.
sit crisscross.
And he sits down directly in front of you.
He's sitting on the door because what happens if he's not guarding it for some reason?
I'll scoot to like right next to the door, not on.
He circles around behind you and lays back down.
Thank you for taking your spot.
And he hits you with his head.
Dies.
And then Farron sits down crisscross directly in front of you. Right. Right, he'll be here soon.
How soon?
He just said soon.
Go get to drinking.
I'm good, I've got my ale here. Drinks it.
Here.
Why are you sitting here?
Has the second cask been tapped yet?
Not yet, but the first is about to be empty.
Oh, you know what? You should have told him to bring ale.
It's a bit late now, it's kind of rude, isn't it, to invite someone to a party and tell them they have to bring their own ale.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's just party standards.
But this is Hollow's first. You go to a party expecting them to provide.
I'm gonna tap the other cask.
Yeah. I guess so.
Why are you sitting here?
Because I don't want anyone to go in.
What's a party pooper?
I follow rules.
But it also says if we need more ale, it's down there.
It also says to not go in. He told us that verbally and in the note.
But which rule supersedes? The rule not,
I
or the
think
rule?
the rule. I think the rule that he said in person and the rule that he wrote in his note is probably more important.
Suppose. When Atlas gets here, you're willing to consider it, though.
Yes, because he's powerful.
Did he say anything
Wow.
about the upstairs?
No, he did
Do you want to check it out? Snoop a little bit?
You guys could. I'm staying here.
Not upstairs.
I'll follow.
Aaron, come.
I'm there.
I'm gonna carry one of the casks. Like the almost finished one. I'm not even gonna fill a glass. I'm just gonna carry it.
Okay.
Chuck's just looking around. He's like, "Where am I going?"
We're going to go check out the upstairs.
Ooh,
Rauva's going to stay down here and cover the cellar.
what's wrong down there?
Apparently, we're not supposed to go down there. He said it and wrote it. But there's also ale down there.
Why don't you go play with the dog truck?
Doggo, come here, doggy.
No. He has to sit on the cellar door.
Okay, I go upstairs.
Are you sitting on the cellar?
I'll go
It said I
upstairs.
scooted.
Chuck will go upstairs. Chuck will go upstairs.
Okay.
Actually, Chuck, why don't you just have the doggy down here?
I don't trust you.
So, making your way up the stairs. It's just like a up to a landing and up again. On the upper level, there is about 4 different doors in this longish corridor. 3 of them are ajar, and looking into them, each of them is a bedroom with its own private bathroom. 4th is at the very end of the hallway, and the door is locked.
I'm gonna knock on it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20.
Do I add anything? 10.
As you knock on it, you hear like shuffling. And like which was a bang, and I didn't pick that up right now. Against the door.
I'm gonna knock on it again.
Another like crack comes in, and you see the door kind of shake a little bit. Theron pulls out his gun, like, maybe we don't knock on the door.
Seems scary, wonder what's back there.
Are you okay in there?
Yes. Just a bit hungry.
Hungry? Could I bring you some food or?
Oh, definitely you could.
Okay, what kind? We've got some different kinds of snacks.
I like meat.
Meat? Okay. I'm just gonna run down and then quickly bring up like a little plate with like a few of the pigs in a blanket and like set it down in front of the door. It's there if you want it.
You have to unlock the door first.
Sounds like evil.
And you notice there's a keyhole in the door from the outside.
Seems like a bad idea to open it. It sounds like it could hurt us.
I mean, it just feels kind of rude to be having a party and not involve everybody.
How long have they been up there?
It's been probably about 5 minutes.
Well, it just seems like a bad idea, and they sound scary, and I don't trust it.
Are you
Send a
scary?
message. Send a message to Lily.
Okay.
Be like, you guys okay? I don't hear anything.
Like on the phone. Yeah. There's a person in the locked room, and they keep banging on the door, and they want meat. And I think it's a bad idea to let the person out. They sound evil.
You don't hear that, but you hear an echo from upstairs. So do I.
Can I check on the moon real quick while I go?
Oh, sure. Make a perception check.
Check the moon. Alright, that'll be a 15.
Looks like the moon's about. You imagine you have about between 20 and 15 minutes.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk up.
Okay. You can probably see Farron like all the way back against the wall, the opposite wall of the hallway,
Okay.
with his toy gun drawn.
So what's going on?
Just got a plate of pigs in a blanket.
Yeah, he's standing at the door. Lily's standing a bit back, like timidly. Farron's got a gun drawn. He's just like, I don't think it's a good idea to let them out.
Think so either, just by what I heard. I'm gonna grab the pigs. I'm gonna give them to Theron. They're like, hold these.
He grabs one.
I'm gonna sit at the door and I'm gonna put my hand on the door and I wanna use magic.
Okay.
So my eyes glaze over. It's gonna take 10 minutes. Before I do that, I'm gonna ask someone to watch the dog.
I'll go down and I'll watch Chuck and the dog.
Okay.
Farron puts his gun down and summons one of his blades,
You say, watch me.
and he stands next to you. He's like kind of facing the door with his blade.
I'm like sitting crisscross and I'm holding.
Yeah.
I'll take that one.
So, Chuck, what are you doing? Still petting the dog?
Soft.
How sweet.
I'm gonna come down. Oh, it's too scary up there, Chuck.
What's up there?
Something that's good. I don't trust it. It sounds like an evil person in the locked room.
Oh, evil. Like how evil?
Uh,
How evil.
It's just Henri's mom. Like,
Oh.
that's just what I get from the voice.
He has a staff ready, like, if anything comes near me, I will protect myself.
Okay.
Sorry, doggo. Sorry, doggo. It's okay.
We really make up this Scooby-Doo cast here, guys.
I don't know.
You really well. Can I get everyone except for Rauva to make a perception check? You killed a few moments, but I'll take yours.
23.
also 23.
18.
Natural 20 for Farron.
my eyes and just like in that avatar state. Like,
He's got a 29.
jeez.
So, you and Chuck, as you guys are standing over the cellar, notice that Fluffy sort of perks up his ears and turns to look towards the stairs as he kind of stands and begins walking towards them. Like, not up them, but like getting to the bottom. You hear a low guttural growl coming out of his throat.
Fuck. That's scary.
He puts his head down like he's, like looking for something.
Fluffy, what's you do? You're supposed to be on the cellar door.
He gives a small poof and like spreads his hind legs out a little bit as he puts one paw up on the stairs. Upstairs, you and Farron can begin to hear like what sounds like dragging happening behind the door, like dragging away from the door. And then just this like deep scream of a woman. Like you hear it as well. You can choose to continue your ritual.
Continuing.
Okay.
Baron, maybe you should call Atlas again.
Right. Yeah, and he like kind of like corrects himself. Sure. And he kind of puts his head down. I can't hear him.
Oh my god.
You what?
I can't hear him. I have not been able to hear him for all years. And he summons his other blade to the other hand. And kind of like stands behind Rauva ready for anything.
I'm gonna take out my costume.
You're like, I'm not in a silly goofy mood anymore.
Mustache anymore.
So maybe this is
Farron's just cowboy with two blades. He reaches up and pushes his head down a bit. Right. The end of the 10 minutes, make a perception check.
big to hunt books. Okay. 16.
Okay. You sense that this door has some sort of magical barrier to it. Behind the door, you don't sense any like humanoid or creatures that are magical. You just sense that something in the room generally is some sort of like protection magic. You also sense that it's breaking. And as you look to Farron, you notice that generally you see like a pink tether.
Mhm.
When you just cast Detect Magic near him, you don't see it now. But that's the type of magic you've never been able to identify.
What magic?
Whatever the pink tether has been.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Also looking at Wulf, there's nothing magical about it.
Yeah. It's just man.
Except his tattoos.
Okay.
They're not necessarily super magical, though. Very basic as of right now.
I guess I'll just, whatever I get out of that, I'll look and say that whatever's in there is trying to get out. The protection spell set on that whatever this is breaking.
So what can we do?
But
Go away.
I do this that I could try. Deal with corpse first.
As you're looking at that, you all on the upstairs can hear, "I'm so sorry, dears. I just haven't had my meal today. The Henri forgot to feed me before he left. Just unlock the door.
Okay,
don't-
okay, I'm gonna touch the door. And I haven't used this before. I'm gonna use Arcana.
Okay.
So,
Don't worry, we'll bring food soon.
I can smell the meat outside of this door.
But unfortunately, our friend got hungry, he ate all of it. We'll bring it up soon.
Oh. You should be cooking it then.
Of course.
Good.
so it's locked until I dispel it.
Yep. Or suppressed.
Yeah.
You feel like the spell is set. Get out of here, Moth.
My heart's racing.
So, what do you want to do?
I need to go check the moon.
Okay. Running downstairs, the moon, sorry, the third moon has beyond crested.
The third?
Yeah.
But that spell only
But you
took
said she only had like
It had 20
Yeah.
minutes. How long did that spell take to cast?
10.
10.
Okay, so it's just crested.
Okay, so the third?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go. So it's 11.
Yeah. So just to recap, the second moon crests at around 10.
Yeah, and the third
At 11.
Okay, so I'm gonna go lock the back door.
Coming down the stairs, you're confronted by Fluffy,
Uh-huh.
who reluctantly allows you to pass.
Okay.
He begins to like kind of try to like climb up the stairs a little bit, growling.
I'm gonna go lock the door.
Okay.
So that one's done.
You hear growling coming from the stairs.
Then I'm gonna run back.
Fluffy.
The growling continues, and eventually Rauva comes back up.
Is that Fluffy in the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Finish the pedal.
So, what do we do here?
We need to get Fluffy back on the cellar door.
What is maybe
I mean,
on this door?
But he needs to be on the cellar door. It says it here.
right. He walks down the stairs, and you hear him like hushed talking to Fluffy. He kind of like begins to like kind of push Fluffy a little bit down the stairs. The growling intensifies, and like you hear Farron like kind of like scream as he ducks a bit. You hear like the snap of jaws. But eventually, Fluffy seems to be back downstairs. You downstairs, Chuck and Lily, watch Farron pushing a gnashing Fluffy back onto the cellar door. As he sort of like ducks out of the way and then hops on top, like kind of like behind him, kind of scratches him behind the ear as he sits down.
Okay, so things are good. I want to go back to Farron.
Okay.
I want to say, usually I see an orb on you, but it's your tether is gone.
Right? I got that.
Can you try calling Atlas?
Oh yeah. I'll grab the can.
Okay. What do you say? You just saying Atlas at first? Thanks.
Atlas, help!
You don't hear anything in return.
Help! Atlas, please.
You hear like echoed at the end, like, I can't hear. That's it.
I take it off him. He's not there. He said he can't hear. Is everyone downstairs now? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so.
So what should we do?
I think the doors are locked.
Right, with us inside.
Yeah,
So we're trapped in here with that.
but I think we could keep it back there for a bit until we find out how to contact Atlas.
What did you find out with your magic thing?
Like I said, there was a protection. Seems like there was like a sort of a protection spell set on that door or whatever's kept in there. and it was breaking. So that's why I set that lock.
It was breaking.
Like trying to break out.
But was it magic?
Not that I could tell. And I also couldn't tell what kind of creature it is. But I did sense magic from it.
Can you sense magic through a magic barrier?
It's true.
Some.
Yeah.
That depends on the type of barrier it
And also like how high of barrier
is, I guess. So, it's still possible, but it's magic.
At this point, you guys hear another blood-curdling scream followed by bangs coming from the staircase, or like from the door.
Burn this house.
And then you just hear like the screams like "Let me out!" in a high-pitched, like elderly woman's voice.
It doesn't sound like something we should do.
Yeah, definitely not.
I'll be back on the solar one.
What should we do?
Maybe we should sit in the kitchen. The kitchen is where you can see the cellar door.
You can see it from there, yeah.
Maybe we should sit in the kitchen and just keep watch to make sure Fluffy stays there. And if he perks up, then it probably means that person's trying to break out.
Yeah. I mean, the lock is pretty... I still have another one if it does start to break.
So, we're definitely killing Henri tomorrow, right?
I want an explanation first, though.
Yeah.
There's a good chance he doesn't know what this is. Maybe his mother came into town this evening and he thought she looked normal, and maybe she's, I don't know, turns out to be a hag or something. I don't. We gotta blame him for not knowing his mother.
Can people just turn into hags?
I think hags can turn into people.
So,
For example, that's what you all told me you saw with Shivari.
Mhm.
She was an elf,
And then
and then a hag.
I thought she was a god, though.
she is...
True, but a god with some mortal bindings. The gods of Albastia are not known to have created the universe. They're not necessarily the greatest beings.
Yes, but
They're just revered.
I just didn't imagine that she would be a hag and a god. I don't know. I don't know how this
Goddess of
magic
twisting
thing
fates.
Yep.
Well,
The banging continues and is getting louder. You all begin to hear. Everyone make a perception check.
Sick.
Really?
15? 16.
23 again.
11.
So, except for you two, everyone hears. When the banging continues, it sounds almost like it's breaking the door. Like, not the lock, but the door itself.
Oh.
You very readily or very easily recognize the sound of wood splintering. And eventually, Fluffy perks up again, and rather than growling, you hear whimpering.
We may
Is it
have
breaking? Or...
we may have a fight on our hands.
Like I said, unless it's suppressed.
We...
Arcane lock could be suppressed.
Yeah.
So there could have been something up there. That wasn't cast until now.
I guess everyone, ready your weapons. We might die.
Eventually the banging stops. There's no more sound you all can hear.
I'm gonna stand at the base of the stairs.
I want to go check on the lock.
You gonna make your way up the stairs?
Then I'll go with her.
You still have to take magic running, I imagine. Okay. Making it up the stairs. The door does look to have splintered a bit, but there's no hole. The lock seems to have held.
I can still sense it there.
What are you two doing downstairs?
That is a strong...
Lily?
I'm going to keep watch of the cellar.
Chuck.
I'm just scared sitting in the kitchen. Like,
I'm scared too.
You all sort of take a moment and assess the situation. You get the wind beginning to blow outside and rain picks up a bit.
Check the moon, see what time it is.
Yeah, make a perception check. Are you looking for the upstairs window?
Yeah. Not as good. 12.
It looks to have moved a bit. The fourth moon is not crest yet.
So I imagine that would be
Probably between. The fourth moon crests at 2 a.m.
okay.
So you've got a bit still.
I know. Until 11.
a.m. the next day.
Yep.
Probably right around midnight. Maybe 1 right now. So,
I'm gonna post up on the landing of the stairs.
okay. Looking up towards the door.
Not necessarily.
Okay, just sort of like there.
Yeah.
Where is Rauva gonna be?
I think I'll just kind of like monitor everything. Just coming back to the lock to make sure it's still there.
So you're kind of near the door. Okay. You guys eventually do hear another bit of dragging from the inside of the door.
Mhm.
Then nothing. You all post up for an hour.
Mhm.
2 hours, eventually seeing the moon crest at 2 a.m.
Like it's 2 a.m. guys.
A third hour passes by, still nothing from Atlas. The wind and rain have picked up immensely.
I'm gonna try to call him again.
Okay.
Atlas.
Okay.
Okay.
Like putting your ear to a seashell.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You all staying in your locations, posting up a bit. Eventually, you all notice that the light, like kind of on the outside of near the driveway area, has gone out. Probably through the storm.
Yeah.
And then like another 10-15 minutes pass, and the porch light goes out. The interior lights do flicker a bit, but they seem to remain.
Okay.
And then eventually you hear a faint knock at the back door.
Oh my gosh.
Just 3 soft knocks.
We're not answering that.
No, we're not.
It's too sus.
So you'll just stay where you're at.
Yep.
The knock occurs again. And again. About every 30 seconds for the next 5 minutes. And then it stops. And then about another 30 minutes pass by, about 4 a.m. As you'll have been tensely sitting for like 6 hours. Farron this whole time has just been posted up like next to you with his blades like ready to go. You hear creaking on the front porch. And it stops. Are you guys doing anything?
Chester.
Chester's all growling because he's terrified.
Get away from any window.
Yeah. No one stay by a window. I'm pretty sure no one is though.
No, we're sitting like next to
Like in the center of the house.
The lights in the living room and the kitchen both dim. Then you hear bulbs breaking.
Dancing lights.
Like near those windows.
Mhm.
Going by, there's darkness outside. And then as you go past the front door, through the glass pane, you see a figure standing behind it. Looks to be human. You're just sort of standing there looking in. Looks to be an elderly woman. You hear the 3 knocks at the back door again. Is everybody able to see the window right now? Or is everybody moving to a place where you can see it? Or no?
I'm gonna call
Yeah.
out.
I will.
I'm gonna call out. I have one more lock.
You?
Where should I put it?
Chuck. Guard floppy.
Well, are you looking through the window though? Okay, so the 3 of you are. So you're telling them you have one more lock.
I have one more lock.
It's up to you.
Oh, maybe we should. Gates. Let's see.
Back door.
Is the arcade lock on the
Still there.
okay.
The woman steps forward, closer to the window. You can see her face directly in it. She's just smiling. You don't recognize her. She's an old human woman with flowing white, or with tied up white hair. She has deep black eyes, like her, not like completely black, like she has no. I can't think of it. No color. It's all black. Her face is pale and lifeless. And she like throws her head into the front door, sending a loud bang through the whole house, and then smiles as blood trickles down her forehead.
What the luck?
Yep,
there?
I'm gonna go down and.
As you begin making that way, I need you and you to make wisdom saving throws. That's you start walking that way. As you all look to the door, and the woman's face cracks and spreads open, and turns into two horns coming out of the top, connecting at the top, making this circle around her face. Her face turns to nothing with no eyes, no mouth, no features, just solid plain. She grows to almost 9 feet tall, and her body like stretches out with a gap in the center, and all you see is ribs emitting from her long arms. Her arms flow all the way down to her feet with long claws. What was your wisdom save?
I
Fail.
Natural 20.
Success.
23.
Success. You, Wulf, are now frightened for 1 minute. As you've seen this creature morph into itself. And you're for the next minute, you can make another save at the end of each of your turns. As you begin to make your way to the door, towards the door, as the creature morphs itself, it throws its arm through the glass, ripping the door off its hinges. You hear a guttural screech echo through the entire house as this thing comes in. Fluffy stands and begins to charge towards it, and the creature throws an arm out, sending one of its arms down Fluffy's throat as Fluffy drops to the ground. Everyone roll initiative.
I gotta stand for the door.
It's funny because usually when we have battles, I have trouble not saying the name of the creature y'all are fighting. I can't pronounce this one, so
Just call it a demon.
I'm just gonna. It's not.
Call it Yabba Dabba Doo.
I'm just gonna call it the creature.
Yabba Dabba Doo, we're gonna kill this broad. Now let's go.
Sponsored by the Flintstones.
Not sponsored by Flintstones.
Yeah,
Gum.
Exactly.
Flintstones gummy vitamins.
I wish.
Imagine
Rest in peace, Fluffy, guys.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm
Rest in peace,
sad.
Fluffy.
Sad.
That
I'm
was
very
You
sad.
made me sad. How do you feel?
very sad.
Could you kill him? Now we're gonna
You're
get
evil.
hate comments.
You know, I did what had to
You're
be
gonna
done.
get hate comments.
It wasn't me. It was actually the creature. So blame.
You're the
yeah,
creature.
blame
You're
Henri's
the-
mom.
you're
Blame
the-
Henri's
you're
mom.
also Henri.
Blame Henri's mom.
Let's
You're
kill
also Henri's
You're
mom.
also Henri's mom and Henri.
I'm also Fluffy. So did I just like off myself?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
People in the comments are gonna say you should.
Right.
Oh,
Initiative.
Initiative.
Really.
Oh, it's 14, 16.
All right, Rauva.
24.
Wulf.
That plus
9.
Nice. Chuck.
10.
Baron got a 7.
That plus 5 really helps.
Go.
As you should.
As you should, Miguel.
Our order is going to be Rauva at the top, followed by Lily, followed by Chuck, followed by Wulf, followed by the creature, followed by Theron.
Where is everyone?
At the top of our initiative, we have Rauva. So,
I'm gonna cast I already did Mage Armor. I'm gonna cast Field of Myself.
okay.
That is a reaction.
I thought you said that was you.
No, I
Oh,
changed
you
it
did
to Mage Armor.
Okay.
So I have Mage Armor and Shield on. So what? So I have my action stuff.
Mhm.
Where am I?
So right now, You're all sort of gathered at the base of the stairs as this thing is in a doorway right in front of you, about 15 feet away.
Okay, I am going to.
Fred Boat's still giving us problems.
Huh?
Fred Boat's still giving us problems.
I'm going to. I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb at it at first level.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
Oh. 6.
Check.
Natural 20 plus 5.
Oh, nice.
Okay, 6. So 3d8, so 6d8.
I'm going to crack the door.
The door?
Yeah.
Okay, so there we go.
That's good.
And I am
Chester.
going to use. I am going to choose. Use Thunder Damage.
Alright.
Points of Thunder Damage.
Okay. Nice. Good.
Can I tell if it fully hit?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay, that'll be a 22.
Seem to.
Okay.
And that'll be the end of your turn. Takes us to Lily.
Can I move?
Oh, yes.
Can I move behind you?
Sure. Easy enough
He's
because he
a
was
geeky
behind you.
boy.
He was behind you, and now you're. Right, Lily.
How far away from the creature?
About 15, 20 feet.
Okay. Is there anybody in front of me?
No.
I'm going to hang back a little bit, and I'm going to use my action to do Emboldening Bond.
Okay.
And I'm going to do it for you and you. So you're going to be able to add a d4 to an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw.
Alright. Just the one?
Attack what?
Ability score, attack, or saving throw.
The one time.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to take my loot out. Use my bonus action to give Bardic Inspiration to you. Nice.
Oh, what's the die on that?
1d6.
You can add a d6 to any roll of a d20.
Oh, thank God.
Where'd he go?
He was.
Is that the end of your turn?
He might have gone.
Alrighty. Chuck, you're up.
I'm gonna roll. Wait, anyone in front of me?
Uh, Yes. So you are currently standing kind of in the back behind Rauva and Farron, and then on either side of them is Lily and Wulf.
Okay, because I want to try and cast Firebolt on it.
Yeah, you can do that. You have a clear shot. You're up a staircase. You can shoot over their heads.
All right, I'm gonna cast Fireball.
Firebolt.
Firebolt,
Barf.
Very different spells.
Very different.
and then I'm gonna add
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, he's
it. 9.
You rolled your d20 too, right?
Yeah, online.
Oh, okay. So 9 total.
Yeah.
Goes wide and misses it. Roll a d20.
Oh,
Son of a 1.
It misses and it hits the curtains to the window, and the curtains begin to catch a blaze.
You know what? I'm burning this house down. That's good.
Okay. You still have a bonus action if you have one.
I will take.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try.
Hold on.
Nice.
So for your bonus actions, you're gonna click on where it says your actions. You're gonna click bonus action, so you can do any of those spells that are listed there.
Oh, okay. On my. Okay, I see what you. Let's do a Chaos Bolt.
That's not one of your bonus. One of your bonus actions. Jordan, will you show him the bonus actions tab?
Oh.
Anything under here.
2 weapon play. Ooh.
You also have Dragon's Breath, Shadow Blade.
I'm gonna go with Dragon's Breath.
Okay.
So I gotta cast that spell.
So for this one, you're gonna want to call out to your friends to duck.
Hey, yo, duck. I mean, duck, everybody.
Thank you.
All right, Dragon's Breath. It's in order to cast. That's Dex 11.
They need to make a save about it. So what type of damage are you gonna cast? I'll give you all a free reaction to duck out of the way for this.
More fire.
So you're gonna cast this fire at him.
At him?
Well, them.
Whatever.
The creature.
It is. Whatever it is.
Creature.
Duh.
As long as we are
Natural
fine.
20 on the save.
Damn it.
So it'll be half damage.
Okay.
So you'll roll 3d6 and you'll half it.
7.
Alright, 7 points of damage.
7.
7.
Also, now all the surrounding parts of the door are on fire.
And Chuck's like, ah! No.
No.
Chuck doesn't laugh in the night. He's like,
I think he does. That'll bring us to
you
Wulf.
killed Fluffy.
If you burn this house down, we'd better still get paid.
We probably won't.
It's already.
It has to be at the end of my turn for breaking the fear.
The fear.
What does fear do?
So, frightened. The creature will have advantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of fear is within line of sight. So as long as it can see you, it has advantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Oh no, sorry, that's wrong. You have disadvantage on all ability checks and attack rolls where you can see the creature. And you can't willingly move any closer to it either. So you can attack it, you'll have disadvantage. You can like throw a javelin at it, but you can't get close to it.
I'm gonna throw a javelin at it.
Alright, go ahead and roll for the attack.
Gonna be 16.
16 will not hit.
Will not hit?
Right.
Okay. Well, that's pretty much all I can do, but I will try to
Break.
break. Yeah.
Okay, we a wisdom saving throw.
– 18.
18. That will save. You're no longer frightened by the creature.
My greatest weakness is actually dexterity.
Yeah. So, with that in mind, that will bring us to the creature. So, because it frightened you, it has advantage on its attack against you for this one round.
Okay.
Because that was technically its form of surprise. So, it is going to run up and ambush on you.
Oh.
Because you're still in the front. Oh, shoot. Okay, that'll be an 8 to hit.
If
Sorry,
not-
not sorry, 18 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that will.
Sorry. 3. And it will deal. Let me pop light. It'll be 12 points of piercing damage. Yeah,
Did you just use like its?
it's claw. And that's all it's gonna do.
Okay.
Don't worry, the creature's nerfed, guys. It's not meant to kill you all, only most.
Oh.
So,
Plus, my rage ability, when I hit it, it will have disadvantage on hitting anybody else. So I'm gonna die.
So, that's going to be it for its round this time around. We're going to take it to Farron. Farron is going to, now being in front of Rauva, much to his own, joy. He's going to look around a bit like, so are we setting the place on fire? Alright. Sure. I mean, we could also just take a bit of coin from him and run. No, we're trying to make a good name for ourselves. Right then. Throws his arms out and both blades appear. One of them purple, the other one pink, and he's going to charge the creature.
Like they don't.
Huh? Oh.
I'm gonna get killed.
He's going to... You all notice as he runs up, he sort of like slides behind the curtain as it's flowing, managing to hide for a moment. He then springs up and he's going to stab both of them into the creature's neck.
Is he tall? He's got hops then, man.
Yeah, he does.
That's like 9 feet tall.
First attack is going to be a dirty 20 to hit. So I'll roll that. Plus. So the first attack is going to deal 16 points of damage. Second attack, natural 20.
Nice.
So that's going to be 13 points of damage. Now Farron is going to slide back down. He's still got movement, but he doesn't have a bonus action anymore. So he's going to stay behind the creature. So he looks up and kind of looks at you and just nods and pulls his hat down. Alrighty, that'll bring us back to the top of the order with Rauva.
Not another thematic already. Oh, I don't know why I played it. Yay.
You watch another chromatic orb flies from Rauva and squarely hits him in the chest. It.
So that'll be 17 points of thunder damage.
Nice.
Big, ugly, scary thing.
Awesome.
I don't think its pronouns matter.
You said 17?
Mhm.
Okay. Alrighty. Anything else for you?
I can't do it.
Alrighty. Lily, you are up.
One, two. Half guiding bolts at it.
Nice. That'll be
So-
helpful for Chuck.
Is that a roll attack? I forgot.
Got any bolt? I think it is.
Yeah, it's like 30.
That'll hit.
Sick.
Yeah, it is. On D&D Beyond, if it has a plus next to it in the spell sheet, then it's going to be a roll attack. D&D Beyond, not a sponsor, but we'd love it if they did.
Please.
They spent way too much money on this.
Give me books and dice.
That'll be 16 points of.
It is radiant damage.
Use Bardic Inspiration on. Anyway,
As you sing your little song, and throw him a d6. Ah. Thank you for that! That brings the chunk.
Want to cast Chaos Bolt.
Okay. You don't have the d6 anymore, only the 20.
That still works. 22.
What was the roll? 19? 22 hits.
It's going to be 2d8s, and it'll be. Let's go with poison.
Right. Chaos Bolt, what a good spell. Okay, go ahead and roll your 2d8.
8.
Alrighty. Okay.
Die.
Anything else?
I'm gonna,
For Fluffy!
Poor Fluffy.
can I do a bonus action?
Sure.
Okay. I'm still far from it, huh?
You're still like 10 feet away.
I want to use one of my 2 weapons.
Okay.
One of my weapons. I'm gonna use my dagger.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go up and use my dagger.
So he uses his staff and sends one, flips his dagger out to try to make another attack.
19.
Alright, that'll hit.
So, oh wait. So I can use both of them, right?
You only use one.
Okay, just double check.
Hop on.
A 6.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Yep, plus 2 in strength.
Hey.
Is it also
Okay.
14?
That'll bring us to Wulf.
All right. I'm gonna rage.
Good call.
Why did I try to touch it? This is not a touch screen.
You've opened it.
I'm gonna smack it with my axe.
I'm gonna smack it.
Hang him.
Alright, go ahead and roll for the attack.
23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Right there. That's 9. Sorry, for the added 2.
It's out of 2 d4s.
You did.
I did.
And you already used your bonus action to rage.
Oh yeah.
So no 2-weapon fighting for you this round. Sad.
Did-
That'll bring us to the creature, who will have disadvantage to attack anybody aside from you. He's going to take, now that he doesn't have to use his ambusher feat, he's going to take his first attack against Farron with disadvantage. 2 natural 1s.
All loser.
I saw that. I
Wow.
was like,
That's terrifying.
It wants to. It's telling us it's gonna.
Never again.
That's terrifying.
No, keep using those.
Keep using the hook.
He's going to make his second attack against you.
What?
It's a natural 3.
Get out of here, mode.
trash.
Oh, yeah, he's going to take his next attack against you too. Ah! It's going to be a...
Hello? Yeah.
25 to hit.
Yeah, that's only 10 above my attack.
Is it 31 hit? Is it 31 hit?
It was a 47
It's going to be
and
a 14 points of damage.
7.
Oh, piercing damage. Yeah, it'll be 7 for you.
God.
That's slashing damage, but yeah.
Jeez.
That's all he can do for right now.
I'm immune to any kind of
Yeah.
physical attack. Wow. Yeah.
Back to Farron.
Done. Done.
Farron.
Oh.
Still not using his, you know. Get out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Still not using his spell he wants to use because Rauva told him no. He's going to attempt to hide behind the banister. Natural 20. And he's going to try to make another 2 attacks. This time kind of going for the back of the knees.
Oh, yes. The greatest weakness.
The knees.
First one's a 21 to hit.
Oh no! This
Our
is big
table! It's broken! It's gonna be 19 points of damage.
Good. Keep accidentally pressing the buttons and be talking.
And he's gonna make a second attack.
He just said not to break too much, so I feel like it's fine.
So natural 19, it'll hit.
Where's that onion thing from?
That's a song.
It'll be 7 more points of damage.
A bunch of mine.
What?
Alright, I'm gonna bring us back to Rauva.
Like ciabatta bread.
I wonder if it's Dex is any good. I am going cast Fairy Fire at it. Let's make it a Dex save.
16. As you deserve. I'm really upset you just used that spell.
I can use it however many times I want.
So
It's drop magic.
can he. Farron,
I know.
the one who wanted to use it.
That's fire. I thought that's.
It's just lightning.
Oh, it doesn't do fire, it's just light. That's me being dumb.
And you- because fire was in the cast.
I know. I also use that stuff.
It's just light.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Alright.
Good. I can't do anything else.
Good, as you should. Lily, you're up.
I'm going to guess.
Onion.
I'm gonna cast Onion. 10 points of shift damage. No, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt again.
Right?
Is it?
Got miss. But you notice that the post on the porch lights up.
My plan backfired. Put it in a good way. Bonus action.
Rage.
You can do that?
Our cleric would like to rage.
Cleric would like to rage. No,
You.
I'm gonna use Bardic Inspiration on Onion.
Peel the onion.
Yeah. What does it do?
Get a d6.
Sick.
2, 1 roll. With a d.
Sick.
Chuck, you're up.
Thunderclap.
Okay.
That's what?
So to do that, you're gonna have to move to the front of the line.
That's fine.
Because otherwise, you're gonna hurt all your friends.
Don't hurt your
Acid
friends.
splash.
All right.
Hurt your friends.
He definitely succeeds. Natural 13.
Oof.
So half them.
Half damage. Nice.
Very
Bonus action. Big guy.
You do have a bonus action?
I'm gonna use my daggers again.
Your 16 misses.
Like,
Sorry. Wulf!
Takes ibuprofen.
It's not even actually ibuprofen. The great value brand.
Thanks, great value.
No sponsor.
That's great value. Okay.
I couldn't have used the 2 I've been fighting anyway because it's got to be one-handed.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna just smack it again.
Go for it.
17.
The hit?
Yeah.
Just misses. So, that'll bring us to the creature. It's going to make another attack with disadvantage against Aaron. It's going to be a 16 to hit him. That's his armor class. It's going to be 20 points of damage. Aaron's taking more than you guys are.
Goodness.
He's going to make an attack with normal against Wulf at 16 to hit.
With normal.
That'll be straight 10, so 5.
Oh.
Yeah. Those health potions.
Well,
All right. And I'll have one more against Farron as well. Natural 1 and a 2. I'm having a good night over here, guys.
No.
You're the unluckiest man in the world.
Yeah, it is. And that'll bring us to Farron, who, noticing the creature's getting weak and that Wulf is probably pretty badly damaged.
not too bad.
Okay. He's like, alright, let's end this. He's gonna make another attempt to hide. Something else, please. A cheese dice. Cheese. So 26 to hide.
Cheese. cheese dice.
He's gonna make his attack.
Cheese dice.
Nice. Not as nice. 20 points of damage to the creature. And I'll make his second attack. Misses.
Where'd you go?
That brings us to Rauva, top of the initiative. The creature's looking real messed up.
Second.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna add the default to it.
It's, from Dana?
Yeah.
D6.
I also had the D4. I'm gonna use it. Oh, I'll use the D6.
You can use both, I think.
You can stack if you.
No, I mean it's a 13 plus a 5, so I just need one more. So plus 2, so 15. 20.
That'll hit.
Sick. So 4, 2, 3, 4. Not good with me.
You're not good at what?
Yeah. No, there'll be 22 points of thunder damage.
Finish him.
Ah!
Like, finish you.
I don't know. You see, I try to like hone in my own kind of put myself into this one. So noticing that, you know, he's kind of messing up my friends, my eyes will glaze over, and you'll see like almost like stars in bits of purple and blue as I drop this orb. I'm like, oh, fuck!
Okay, so you watch as this orb of chromatic colors sinks onto this creature. It tries to like scratch it off of itself as it just expands and like consumes its entire face as you just watch blood splatter against the walls as the creature drops to its knees, falling over without a head.
Ah!
Poor Fluffy.
Or Fluffy.
For Fluffy! And as this creature falls to the floor, you all look around a bit. I get everyone to make a perception check. Check from Lily. Wolf.
25.
16.
So, as you all look around a bit, you don't sense that there's any more of this creature, and it does appear to be dead. You do, however, hear a faint muffled crying coming from the cellar.
I mean, we already broke everything, so we might as well go get out.
Should we probably, like, put out the fire?
You guys can. I'm gonna go check out the cellar.
Okay.
Go to that too.
You go to the cellar too?
You set the fire, so you have to put it out.
You would know about it. The house does look like it's starting to catch fire.
Plus, you've got all the water.
You do have all the water.
You have all the water spells. Okay, or that.
I meant his actual giant thing of water.
That's what I was going.
Go ahead and make a survival check, Chuck.
Come on, you're proficient in survival. Gosh.
So, Eddie.
Oh, crap.
The fire gets larger. As Chuck is not handling anything. But none of you notice this as you're all looking at the cellar right now. As is Farron. Okay, looking into the cellar. Make an investigation check, all of you. Minus you, because you're not doing anything.
I know.
Well, you're doing something. You're making the fire worse. Spitting gasoline on it.
What? He's been drinking gas this whole time.
Would it be surprising?
No.
No.
Yeah, it's like anything.
All right. Wolf,
16.
16.
So check was again?
investigation.
18.
There is certainly ale stacked at the bottom of this cellar. Casks and casks of ale. As well as a humanoid. Looks to be tied, propped up against the casks. Looks to be halfling. Older female. Pretty familiar, kind of like the one that was at the door.
This is real mom.
Real mom.
She's gagged, like against it. You also see very clearly a light coming from down the hallway area, which if you you guys roll high, if you kind of crouch down, appears to be an exit. Like a way out of the house from underground. And we'll pick up there next week. So, thank you all for joining us for this video. As always, we hope you'll come back and join us next week as we continue our journey through Albastia. See you guys.